This is Central Texas Living.
And good morning to you. It's Friday, and what a show we have for you today. I'm Ann Harder. Welcome to Central Texas Living. It's time to talk about the Oglesby Rattlesnake Roundup with our favorite rattlesnake wrangler, Jackie Bibby. And of course, it's Furry Friday. We're delighted to meet another possible forever friend for you. And we love music around here. Toni Ringgold and her band here to entertain. What a lineup. But before we get to all that, let's see what's coming up at 11:30 with Andrea Morgan. Andrea?
Thanks, Ann. House Democrats are filing a resolution today in a long-shot bid to stop President Trump's national emergency declaration. The declaration aimed at getting more money to build his proposed border wall after congressional Democrats refused to give it to him. And more people joining the race for the 2020 Democratic nomination. One of the challengers making an appearance here in Central Texas. Plus, break out the salt and lime. Whether you like it or not, or whether you like it on the rocks or frozen, today is National Margarita Day. All this and more coming up at 11:30. Ann, back to you.
Thanks, Andrea. For half a century, the Oglesby Lions Club has held their rattlesnake roundup. The Texas snake man himself, Jackie Bibby, joins us now, along with Doug Duggar. And veteran snake handler, they hold Guinness World Records for holding the most rattlesnakes, or at least Jackie does, in his mouth, lying in a bathtub with the most snakes, lying in a sleeping bag with the most rattlesnakes. Maybe the most important for a roundup is sacking 10 rattlers in the fastest time, a little over 17 seconds. So your accolades are amazing, but you've brought some to show us.
We have a white rattlesnake with us. His name is Diablo Blanco.
Right.
And then we have a ball python with us. Her name is Lacey.
Okay.
And they're some of our show snakes. We travel around. We go a lot of places, get to meet a lot of wonderful people. And we really enjoy doing what we do. And we've done it for many, many years. Dougie and I grew up together in this sport, so it's kind of really been a great, exciting adventure for us.
I've been doing it for 50 years yourself. Okay, let's start with the ball python, because this is a first on television. I've never intentionally held a snake in my life, so I just was able to hold a baby. Our producer's baby is in the station, and a little different, but I'm not too scared. What do you do? Her name is Lacey?
Yes.
All right.
They're not slimy, really.
No,
they're kind of cold, because these are cold-blooded animals.
Cold-blooded. It definitely is chilly, and
the
it's
same
a little
temperatures there around them.
It's chilly in the studio, so yeah, going to be even a little more chill, if you will. But okay, so I've done that.
It's another to mark off the list, isn't it?
Off the bucket list. All right, but now I'm going to keep my distance, because let's look at a rattlesnake. Now this Diablo, right?
Diablo Blanco.
Diablo Blanco. Now he's been on the show before. He was here last year for the Oglesby Roundup.
Yeah.
And
before I pull him up, I want you to back up a little bit further. That I don't.
Listen, I'll back way up. I'll get completely out of the shot. How's that? Yeah. All right. Now, what a beautiful animal.
It's not albino. A lot of people think it's an albino rattlesnake. It's not. It's a color anomaly. He was born white like this, and you can see he's got lots of rattlers. His rattlers have never broken. So he has 20 rattlers. The rattlers are no indication of the age of a rattlesnake. It's just how frequently he's eaten, because every time he eats real good, he sheds his skin.
Really?
When he sheds his skin, he gains a rattler. So that's why he's got such a long set of rattlers. This snake's venomous. He has all of his venom, his fangs.
Do you milk him?
I do not. No, this is a show snake. We don't ever milk him. We don't pin him. We usually just handle him. This is called free handling a rattlesnake, which means that his head is not immobilized. So he does have the capacity to inflict a deadly bite when we're holding him like this.
I'm staying away. All right, we've just got a few seconds left. The Oglesby Rattlesnake Roundup is coming up this weekend. Tell them again when and where.
It'll be at Oglesby, just a few miles out of Waco. We'll be starting at 10 o'clock on Saturday and noon on Sunday. And we'll have several shows throughout the day. We'll do educational stuff, and then we'll certainly do the thrill stunts. That's what a lot of people come to see.
Well, I've had my thrill today, so I appreciate that. We've got some great stuff coming up, though. Thanks, Jackie. When we come back, some music for the soul from Toni Ringgold. But first, a check of weather. Well,
Well, a very foggy Friday for sure, and we're still dealing with visibility issues here to this hour at 11 o'clock. You only got 3 miles in Waco, 3 in Temple. It's getting a little bit better as you head down towards I-35 and out towards Killeen, but as you look out towards Hamilton, Gatesville, Lampasas, Burnett, especially Mejia and Corsicana, still less than a mile when it comes to the visibility. So you want to take it easy and slow here, even though it's later in the day. It should lessen up as we head through the afternoon hours. Dense fog advisory still in effect for a couple of our counties, Burnett and going into Williamson. And then this one out towards Grimes County is still in effect till 3 o'clock this afternoon. So right now, most of the rain is east of I-35. It's really just some light rain, but there is some moderate rainfall there in Madison County. And as we head through the rest of the day, still foggy with a slight chance of an isolated thunderstorm. Temperatures will be hovering in the lower 50s. Storms will be arriving tomorrow morning. More on that in the next half hour.
All right, thanks, Felicia. Actress Toni Ringgold is a radio personality and host of Sundays at the Square at B106 Hip Hop and R&B, but she's also a gifted singer. And welcome you back to the show. You were on not too long ago for a whole other purpose.
Yes.
And we got to chatting about your music, and I said, oh, you got to come back.
Yes.
And, share. And so you're going to be debuting a song for us.
I am. Central Texas, you're going to hear it first. I'm super excited. I'm debuting Shine. It's a really encouraging song. I wrote it, you know, it's a little gloomy today, so we're going to bring the sunshine in, but I'm really, really excited. I had to give a shout out to Chip here.
Yeah, let's introduce the band. They're behind us here. Let me get out of the way so you can see.
So this is Chip Belton, and he not only is an amazing bassist and he's great sound man, but he's also a really gifted producer. And he produced Shine, and so I had to give kudos to him. So we have Chip on bass today. We have Mr. Stevion Haynes, who is the founder of Distinguished Sounds. Let me move out the way. Trying to see how we can get him in. Stevion Haynes, he is with Distinguished Sounds, and he is the founder.
That's the name of the backup
band. Yeah,
right.
well, we actually have bits and pieces today. We kind of like a big pot of gumbo, because right here we have Mr. Javon. And I met him through a really good musician friend of mine, and he is here on keys as well today. So it is, I know they're like trying to move all the cameras. It's a bunch of us here today, but we are super excited to perform for you guys.
Of course, I'm sure you come in contact with lots of great musicians, and so putting this new song together.
Yes.
You say you just wanted to be upbeat and have a positive message, something that you always say.
Absolutely. I believe that, my coin phrase is there's enough sun for everyone to shine. And so, I feel like we all have something on the inside of us that makes us great, and I feel like we should just share it with the world, and so that's what I'm here to do today.
Oh, very good, very good. Some of the other things that you're busy doing, your radio show and the acting. I've seen some things on your Facebook page. How can folks see more about you?
Well, I do wear a lot of hats, but if you would like to follow me and find out what I have going on, you can always find me on Facebook at Toni Ringgold Music. That's ToniRinggold. You can find me on Facebook. You can find me on Instagram. I got a YouTube channel coming up. It's I Am Toni Ringgold. And so you guys just be on the lookout. We have a lot going on.
Well, we are really excited to hear you perform. And when we come back, you will perform your brand new single.
Yes.
It's called Shine. Welcome back. As promised, Toni Ringgold with Distinguished Sounds, premiering new music, Shine.
Standing at the edge of life, trying to figure out which way is up. Ooh, your journey's been a little bit cloudy, and your path has been a little rough. But through it all, your heart's still standing tall. You're a fighter getting up even when you're tough, baby. Yes, you are. The light you seek is deep inside. Open up, don't let it hide. You never know unless you try. Why don't you shine? We can shine together. We can shine, yeah. Shine your light forever. That beautiful bright, it's the light that's inside, baby. See, there's something about you that won't let you quit. You just keep moving forward, no matter how hard it gets. And when you see someone shining, don't dim their glow, 'cause light is what's needed to make all things grow. Through it all, here you are, still standing. Still standing. Getting up even when you fall. You're tough, baby. Yes, you are. The light inside is deep inside. Open up, don't let it hide. You never know unless you try. Why don't you shine? We can shine together. We can shine, yeah. There's enough sun in us, got to shine, so go ahead and shine. There's enough sun, yeah. Shine your light forever. Hey. That beautiful bright, it's the light that's inside, babe. Yeah, this is my favorite part. So get your shine on, get your shine on. Get your shine on, shine for me, baby. Get your shine on, get your shine on. Get your shine on, shine for me, baby. Get your shine on, get your shine on. Get your shine on, shine for me, baby. Get your shine on, get your shine on. Get your shine on, shine for me, baby. See, this song is written exactly for you. No matter where you've been or what you've gone through, you can shine. There's something beautiful on the inside of you. So just shine. Come on and shine. We can do it. Let that light glow, baby. Yeah, shine. We can shine. We can shine together. We can shine together. There's enough sun in us, got to shine. So go ahead and shine. Shine your light forever. That beautiful bright, it's the light that's inside, baby.
Oh my goodness. Thank you so much, Tony. Fabulous. I'm getting my shine on for sure. Thank you so much. And folks can find your music where?
Yes, you can find me on Facebook at Tony Ringgold Music. You can also find me on Instagram. And Shine will be debuting in March, so be on the lookout.
All right, great. Thanks, Tony. Well, we love Fridays because we do get to meet a cuddly friend from the Humane Society of Central Texas. Stay with us. We'll be meeting Sierra.
Furry Friday, sponsored by Greg May Hyundai.
A furry forever friend is waiting for you to open up your heart and home. And Della Connor, who is the Associate Executive Director of the Humane Society of Central Texas, joins us now. And she's brought Sierra, and Sierra is another beauty. Kind of similar to the dogs you brought the last couple of weeks.
She's got the same colors for sure.
Yeah.
And a lot of the same personality. She's calm and gentle and sweet. She's been laying in the green room just chilling out, literally. A lot of people came and went, and she never moved. And look how pretty she is. So she's about 2 years old. Sweet. And she's just calm, and she still needs to be spayed, but we take care of that at the shelter. And all of her shots and everything are microchipped. So
right. And you say she's about 2 years old, so she's obviously she's not going to get any bigger.
Right. She's full grown, and this is her personality. You can tell. I mean, she's what you see is what you get. So she walks good on a leash. I've walked her a little bit on the leash. Yeah, she walks good. She rode good in the car on the way over here.
So how did you get her?
She was a stray.
She was a stray.
A lot of the dogs that come into the shelter are strays. And
you just wish they could talk to you and
tell
you.
I know. What is your story?
Tell you what is the story here. But yeah, she seems to be, very happy and very calm. But yeah, it's time for her to be with a family.
She's been at the shelter for about a month, and that's a long time, to be at the shelter. So so we're looking to get her a good home, and I think she'd make a great inside dog because she just likes to lounge.
Yeah.
And she likes to go on walks, I'm sure, and get some energy out. But yeah, she's an all-around good dog.
She's a sweetheart.
Yeah.
She's a sweetheart. Well, I know each week you've been here, we've talked about the fundraiser that's coming up, put put it on your calendars. The
Right.
date again?
It's April 11th. That's a Thursday from 11 to 1. So it's during the work week, but we want everyone to come out and enjoy. It's a Bag Lady Luncheon. It's
The
our 6th annual
Lady
Bag Lady Luncheon.
Luncheon.
And this is one of our bigger fundraisers, and we are raising money to support the animals at the Humane Society and at the shelter. We are raffling off a very nice Louis Vuitton, and so that's what we're kind of promoting now is, is that raffle. So it's an $1,800 Louis Vuitton handbag.
A handbag for $1,800.
So, yes.
Winning it would be the only way.
Yeah,
Something like
so
that.
tickets are only $25, so you can buy a bunch of tickets and
Sure.
have a great big chance to win it. But so you can go onto our website, humanesocietycentraltexas.org.
Okay.
To get
And
those.
this will be the 11th. And
April
where will
11th.
it be held?
It's at the Phoenix Ballroom.
At the Phoenix Ballroom. What a
11 to
wonderful
1.
venue.
Yeah.
Yes, and you're just going to have so much fun.
Yeah.
If you go and get a table together, the tables are how much?
The tables are $500, and then the individual tickets are only $55.
Oh,
yeah,
my.
and that includes lunch, and then so we're going to have a lot of high-end handbags, designer bags, at a fraction of the cost for on silent auction, and then we'll have some for live auction, and we'll have the big raffle. It's going to be fun. It's so much fun every year. So.
Well, I'm expecting to get another message from you that Miss Sierra has been adopted.
Yep.
Right away. Every time, as soon as you get back,
Right.
somebody has seen these great pets on the show here
Yep.
and wanted to include them in their home.
That happened last week. Last Friday before I got back. When I got back to the office, there was a message on my voicemail about Daisy.
All right,
So,
about Daisy.
Yep.
Now, Sierra is just the name you've given her. She
Right,
doesn't
yeah.
necessarily answer to that.
Not
It's
necessarily,
just,
yeah.
you can change her name
Yep,
and she'll be
can change her
happy
name,
as can be. But with beautiful markings, a beautiful
Yeah.
dog, and we're just happy for whoever's going to be able to get her.
Yeah,
So
she's good.
excellent. Well, thanks,
Thanks for
Stella, so
having me.
much. And join us again Monday for another edition of Central Texas Living at 11 a.m. Andrea Morgan is next with Central Texas News Now. Thanks for joining us. Have a great day.